The last time I was sitting next to something so sleek, sexy, and slender, I was on a date. And I had to wear the jacket again because this thing is gorgeous. Talk about a contemporary, modern-looking computer. This thing is just literally a one panel in the front, and that's what it's called. It's called the Gateway 1. This is the latest desktop from Gateway. It's actually a really nice single form factor computer desktop. It's a replacement for your desktop. You don't need a tower and a monitor separately. It fits it all into this very sleek, slender design, which I'll show you shortly. It's super thin, very nice, lots of great features. The chassis is really cool. You can actually go back and forth on this and tilt it back and forth. I thought it was going to fall over, but it's not. It's rock solid stable. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous system. So if you have a contemporary home, if you want it for the kitchen or for your living room, but it has to fit in with the furniture, IKEA or just very modern, like Italian-like furniture, contemporary, this is going to fit in perfectly. If you have a glass desk, you're only going to have one cable hanging off the back. So I think that's really cool because having an entanglement of wires out the back is never going to be attractive. This is one cable, and ironically enough, it's the power cable. That power cable goes to a box where you can plug in your USBs and your Ethernets as well. So it's all under the desk. You'll never see it. One cable to the top, so very elegant. Now, besides the contemporary users and all that stuff, this is actually a great PC for students as well because it's affordably priced, but it's all inclusive. It's called One because you only need one. It's got everything you need inside of here. It's got USBs and FireWires and DVD burners. It's got a great monitor, very elegant. It's a media center with its own media center PC, and included in the box you get the great looking keyboard, which is very elegant, I might add, and you get a very nice mouse and mouse pad. So you're ready to go. Once you get it, pull it out of the box, put it on your desktop, and you're ready to go. It's great. So let me go over the specs with you so I can get you familiarized with this thing because there's a lot to go over. It does have a lot of connectivity and it's really interesting. It's very elegant. I like it a lot. So let me go over the specs with you, starting off with the processor. Now, you'd think that maybe it might be slow or something, but it's not. It's got an Intel Core 2 Duo. It's a T5250, so that's actually a 1.5 gigahertz, 800 megahertz frontside bus, and 2 megabytes of L2 cache. So that's going to be plenty fast for all your computing needs. You can do all your word processing, your email, your office, your homework stuff. You can burn DVDs, you can watch movies, you can download movies, whatever you want. It'll do everything. It runs on Vista Home Premium, so it does come with Media Center and the fancy schmancy remote, which will definitely get you everything you need to do. You can literally sit on the couch. You can use this as a TV as well. You sit on the couch and just flip through whatever you want. All your music, all your files will all be there, ready to go. Gateway has provided you with everything that you need software-wise to run this computer as a home media center. So it's fantastic, very cool. Now let me go over some of the rest of the specs on here. As you can see, 1.3 megapixel webcam on the top, so that's very nice. It does come loaded with 2 gigs of RAM. The other thing that's absolutely fantastic about this computer is the hard drive. You get a lot of capacity, 400 gigs for all your music, media, and your folders and your files. So that's really, really a lot of storage for you. It's going to be hard for you to fill that much up with either music or videos, so that's plenty. Now, the other thing on here that's great is onboard sound, 7.1 high-def audio. Now, I'll show you the power connector later, but it does have the SPDIF optical output on there. It's got 7.1, so you do get your surround sound. And it's great if you want to integrate it into your media center. It doesn't have to be your TV, or you can watch the TV on here and use your surround sound. It's great for that. Now, on top of that, let's see what else we got here. Let me go over the actual, let me show it to you because it's actually beautiful. I love this thing. Let's see how elegant. See if you can zoom in over here on the right-hand corner so I can tell you what you got over here. Now you got your mic and your jack right here, obviously for your headphones, 2 USBs, a FireWire, and then you have your media card reader. Now, the media card reader will do everything: SD, SDHC, XD, MS Pros. It'll do everything that you can throw at it. So it's pretty much like a 5-in-1 media card reader all in here. Let me go to the back now. Very, very sleek. Now watch how I angle it. See, this is what I was telling you about. You go like that and boom, it angles. Your power button, very conveniently located. You don't actually have to do anything. You can just kind of feel it. You go over here and you just touch it and it'll power on. It'll also, you can set it up so that it'll hibernate when you go here, or it'll turn off. You can control all your power management settings to go to this one button. And then I'm going to rotate it the other way. Take a look at the optical drive. Rather than having a tray, it's a slide-in optical drive, so you don't need to worry about that. And it's a SuperMulti optical drive, so it will burn DVDs, DVDRs, DVDRWs, dual-layer DVDs, you name it, it will do it. Let's see. Now, another thing that's also really cool on here, check this out. Again, like I said, you need to have the whole look. It's got to be slender, sleek, elegant. NDRAF wireless is on board. So, NDRAF wireless, I don't know if you know about this, but 300 megabytes per second of throughput. It's using multiple in, multiple out technology where the bandwidth is going both ways, so it goes twice as fast. Not only that, you get the extended range of the NDRAF wireless, which can be up to 300 meters, which is just shy of 1,000 feet. That's a long way. So if you live in a big house, if you have a computer like this and you have the really nice furniture, you probably might have a big house. You might need to get all the way to your router across the house. This will do it. You know, unless you're living in the Vanderbilt mansion, this is going to reach all the way across your house. So fantastic technology. Like I said, this thing is so fully featured that it doesn't even come with much in the box because it's got everything built into this. So pretty much you get your little wireless remote control, which is very, very nice, very elegant. It's going to be very convenient to watch movies and videos on it. You get a very, very nice looking wireless keyboard. If you want to look at it, it's actually clear. So that's very elegant, very sleek. It's all like piano black gloss finish, very nice and sleek. And then of course you get a mouse and even a mouse pad they threw in for you, so you don't have to get one. The only other thing that has to be in the box besides that is this little USB modem, which you probably won't ever use, but I'll tell you what these are good for? I live in Florida. We get hurricanes, and when the power goes out, so does your broadband. This is a good way to get on the web. So one more thing I want to show you before we wrap this up here. Take a look at this over here. You might have to move the camera and swing it over here, but this is the power box. This really impressed me because it keeps all your cables down below the desk. Who says they need to come up to the desktop? They can just stay down on the floor where they belong. You get your Ethernet, a bunch of USBs, and then very important, an SPDIF optical outputs. That's great. And it's right there on the power box, so it can be hidden. You can keep your cables very nice. If you have a glass desk, this will really help keep it neat. So that was very cool. So all in all, if you're looking for an elegant, sleek, sexy desktop for your home, and it's got to look good, it's got to look great, this is something that you should definitely check out. This is brand new from Gateway. Like always, if you have any questions on this product or any of the other products in the show, go ahead and email me, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Until next time, I'm Albert. For more information on the Gateway 1, go to compusa.com and type in G180-19000 into the search box. Or you can call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at 1-800-COMPUSA.